this node, do not go like this over the node, because what's going to happen, you're going to cut the fibers here, and you're going to cut the fibers here, and that's going to pop. And you're going to say, oh, no big deal, I'll epoxy it, and I'll squeeze it, and it's going to pop here. And it's going to pop here until it gets to the next node. I know for a fact. Okay? But if you're just, none of you were too aggressive in this class. You were very under control. I've had other classes, civilian classes especially, they know too much, and they're just going at it. You're not going to be, you won't be too aggressive.
So we're going to stay away from that.
Just go
Right, they're not really get to the node.
Yep. When you get to the node, just kind of skip over. As a matter of fact, sanding across that node and sanding up to that node like this is probably enough. Now, sometimes around these nodes, you can see it there. It's a little bit green. That's the green. That's bamboo. That's okay. Okay.
That's like the original finish right here.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can take a piece of sandpaper just not as thick as this. Don, can we give them a few?
Sure.
A few of these. Just go like that up to it. What you want, there's a waxy layer on top. Then there's a powdery layer. And then there's this layer. And you're trying to get to this layer. This layer will accept dyes and stains. But this will not. It will repel it just like any other wax will repel it. Okay? You know those utility knife blades?
That's right.
Yeah, you can actually hear it. Once it stops cutting off, see how that squeaks a little bit? And here it doesn't? That's what you're after.
You see that yellow.
You can use your Gerber too. If
That's a
Gerber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
preferably not a serrated one.
Yeah,
Don't use the serrated.
That's a semi-serrated. Cut rope.
Make sense?
Yeah.
I understand?
Yes.
Yeah, I like utility knives because once it gets dull, I throw it away and I grab another one and go.
Razor blade.
Box cutter.
Box cutter.
Razor blade.
Or a knife. If you have a knife, you can use a knife. Okay.
Just do that the whole way.
Yeah, and then you sand over it. Now, in accordance with our agreement with WFSC, we're not going to scrape or have any razor blades or knives out.
Except that one.
Except for this one. This one's going to be closed as soon as I can figure out how to close it. All right, and the reason is they say this.